2-2 is a beauty, isn't it? We are moving into the last regular match of this series, and might be the time to explain the situation once again of how important this is now. This is the regular season, the group stage. After 4 play days, all 4 teams were one-on-one. The playoff stage is Ascension. That means if you end up first in the group stage, you get placed directly into the final. If you end up second, you're in the semifinal. And if you're third or fourth, you have to play the quarterfinal and have all the way to go. So the next 2 play days, whoever wins is automatically at least in the semifinal, if not the grand final. Hype Boy, they need to win this 2-2 now to force the ace match. Otherwise, they are in the quarterfinal. And don't force me, the team of Happy Fortitude and Kaho. They are 1 series away from probably the grand final, let's be honest. So without further ado, we have a game running. And the teams are Kaho and Fortitude versus Moon and FoCuS. Usually, Moon is not a 2-2 expert at all. I think he's rather weak in the 2s. He might be the liability. 40 is the commander, obviously. He can play with Happy. He can play with Kaho. And 40 and Kaho, did they lose a series? Yeah, they lost 1 series to Fly and Infi, but it was a 2-1. The Happy Kaho synergy didn't work too well, apparently.
Forces are under attack. A town is under
High stakes. Kaho left-hand side. Same as Fortitude. We're on tight water glades. Tears 4 glade. I'm not sure. I always mess this up. Demon Hunter by Moon. He needs to be a lot better than he usually was in the 2s. FoCuS got a carry. Ancient survives. Merc camp opened up. You can go for a Shadow Priest. That has no Dispel though. Fortitude. Ooh, they're creeping a bigger spot together. Mercenary camp opened up here as well. And for now we have a creeping phase. What's the strats? Grunts, Raider, Walker, Dryads should be the combo. But we have Headhunters. Farseer Headhunters. Who came up with the system? The Ascension or Bubble system has been played for around about 15 years. Is really not that hard. You earn your spot in the group stage, and then we go into playoffs. But it took us 7 years to explain Swiss system to people, so I'm not that surprised that it causes some confusion if something is different than single or double elimination in the Warcraft scene. Solid inventory for Moon. Ooh, Vamp Aura for defense footies. That's really good. Like, defense footies are so good here, as there's only piercing damage. This looks like a pretty dedicated push though. Berserkers, Headhunters, Archers.
The town is under siege.
Sorry, sometimes I'm spiking and then the camera F's up. Very creep happy. What's left in the tank for 40 and FoCuS, by the way? This last series was gruesome. Neither of them played in the one-on-ones though, so that helps.
A player's forces are under attack.
That Demon Hunter is sick already. He has to be the solution against the Footman, that's for sure. Scouting on both sides. Oh, literally 1 HP Shadow Melt. Here we go. Naga second by Moon. SNS, thank you for the 500 bits. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Sunday is for Warcraft, isn't it?
A player's forces
Kaho
are
with the
under
giant wolf. Good normal damage.
town is under siege.
And very rare to have so much creeping in a 2-on-2 early game. What are they setting up? Dryads in the hands of Moon, deadly weapon, FoCuS tier 3. TC,
A player's forces are under attack.
Berserkers, Kodo. Sticking with the piercing damage. Wow, both Demon Hunters are absolutely packed. Pally second against the single. What? 40 called Militia. Okay, back to work. Calm before the storm.
A player's forces are under attack.
Red spots. Important. Big. That Ursa Warrior is no joke, by the way. Blue Drake egg, a little unfortunate. What did the others get? Potion of Divinity. Not bad. Yeah, that is 25 seconds invulnerability. That's sick. Moon never really found big success in the 2-on-2. Whether it was with Grubby or Lucy or Thunder.
Are under attack.
At the very end, I think, of WGTL, it turned into a solid 2-on-2 player.
A town is under siege.
Harder. Oh, this is so much single target. No expansions just yet. Tier 3 gets discovered. Yeah, that water elemental gets some information. Tier 3 is done. Mountain Giant's coming. Mountain Giant's so smart against piercing damage. And Tier 3 by 40 about to be done as well. Sunday is for church, and this is our church. Aww, sweetie. 4-3-3-1 heroes against 4-3-2-2. That TC could need some levels. Shadowhunter third. There was a time, by the way, when we had to cast 2-on-2 in Reforged graphics. It was just a guessing game. Most of the time I didn't even know what races are involved. And then good luck casting a 400 supply fight. Well, some of the roughest days of my life. Zeppelin by Moon. Is he following into MGs, by the way? Yeah, we get Mountain Giant Mirror. I think 40 has better tools to deal with it. With Blizzard and Frag Shards Mortars. But we don't have Frag Shards Mortars.
A player's forces are under attack.
Distraction on the left, drop on the right. Oh, 40 called quite a bunch. Off we go. This is nasty. FoCuS and Moon coming up with a solid push right here. Forces a split. 40 has to go home to defend here, but the peasants are slaughtered. And FoCuS keeps on distracting. There should be reinforced the upgrade so he can't be devoured. And Moon's just leaving.
Players' forces are under attack.
That was good. Solid push. Can try to zap a little bit. Keeps Kaho busy. But on the flip side, he's not leveling the TC as there's no levels anymore. Expo behind it. Should have casted Reforged graphics on April 1st just for the duels. God damn it, I didn't think of that.
Forces are under attack.
That's a lot of stone for Kaho. And I'm not quite sure if Moon and FoCuS are able to deal with that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sandwich now though. Oh yeah, Kaho caught with his pants down. And the 8 haven't done of that. It's been a while since Kaho and 40 were united. But seems like they're willing to take the fight now. Is there another Zeppelin? Ooh, there is a Zeppelin push. Man, FoCuS and Moon playing a great game. Distracting so much. They also, like, they know what's happening here. Distracting from the big tier 3 of Mountain Giants, which really could have hurt them. Buying time for an expo. Doing damage to Fortitude's base. So far, so good. But now, good luck holding this. Mountain Giants are online by Moon. He was pretty reserved. And you gotta get home now. Okay, is that it? That seems to be it. How do you deal with the Mountain Giants? That's the big question. Huge push by 40 and Kaho. They were distracted, alright. But how do you deal with this? The Mountain Giants are blocking so much. FoCuS is trying his darnest to get some sort of connection on the rifles, but it's inner fire rifles with so much. With Devotion Aura, with True Shot. This army just seems to be almost perfect. TC, not really an issue. FoCuS! The TC! He had all the potions in the world on him! Huge mistake, absolutely overwhelmed. And the heal ward in the back of the Mountain Giants combined with the Paladin with Archmage Brilliance Aura 2. That's just incredible. Moon still has 70 food somehow, somewhere. And 40's army, it's not that big actually. But Kaho is the carry. They are expanding on the back of this as well. Ooh, FoCuS. How does this fight look with the TC? Mountain Giant Mirror, as exciting as it gets. Naga in a bit of trouble. Can the Shadow Hunter? Oh no, he was right next to the Demon Hunter getting burned immediately. And FoCuS is out of this fight. It's up to Moon to hold the fort. No more mana on this Paladin. But yeah, big issue. Demon Hunter by Moon, full mana. Where are the burns? You gotta get these burns in. Maybe he wants to regen more efficiently. Shadow Hunter under fire. The Mountain Giants are slowly but steady falling. Moon is still at 60. Oh, FoCuS. The Shadow Hunter has an invul still. Chain Lightning just barely tickles. They're sandwiching now, but the rifles are winning the fight as it seems. With the help of Devotion Aura. This is so powerful. FoCuS again dying with a potion on the Shadow Hunter. And look at this TC. How was it possible that TC dies? Oh. 40 and Kaho. This fight lasts for like 3 minutes or something. But it seems like they got this. Or do they? Everything is hurt. TC comes in with a stomp, that's fine, but 40. I don't see the supply numbers, but it feels like he didn't lose much at all. And the Holy Light is so good for MGs. So good for MGs. Kaho's levels look fine. The heal ward number 2. Super decisive push. Really well done. And they got 2 expansions on the back of this. I don't really see a way for Moon and FoCuS to come back into this. Very nice setup where the Mountain Giants are always protecting. And now soon it's clobbering time. Would be nice to have Tranquility now, huh? But Moon, 14 supply are unusable. He's supply blocked. And FoCuS trying to relieve some pressure with counter FoCuS. But Moon's base is dead. And I guess Moon is dead. 1 expo cancelled. But that's just half of it. Slow and steady death. Huge mistakes by FoCuS in that fight, to be honest. He played a very fine game. Up until that fight. That can't happen. Tree of Eternity going down, no repair. Moon now giving this up, but how do you heal? I wouldn't know. Moon is dead. Doom Train, thank you for the sub. Amazing content, and here is to many more. Yeah, the heal wards are sick. That is correct. Moon sees the expo. Clobbering time. Can't. Oh, they gotta brute force this. This is not good. They hold the expo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mountain Giants for Kaho. Capital sick. Not that great in the fights, but just soaking up so much damage and then inner fire rifles. Huge damage uptime. 5 there as well. Of course you're fighting until the last unit, with the match being so important. But I think the decision by Kaho to overwhelm with Mountain Giants and the time that 40 bought him, it was clutch. The army composition was clutch. And again, the sustain.
The town is under siege.
Nothing could reach the rifles, exactly. FoCuS somehow got 60 food left, but it doesn't feel like it. The orbs of venom are really helpful against the MGs.
Players' forces are under attack.
But that's about it. These rifles are untouched, man. We're losing another weapon supply. Level 5 on the pally. These holy lights, dude. Wonderful. GG. Match points for happy Kaho and Fortitude. They were under a lot of pressure. Was it Moon too hesitant going into MGs? Was it FoCuS botching the fight? Hard to say, actually. But what's for sure is that there's now 3 match points. 2 for 40 and Kaho. And even if they lose the 2, they're still happy versus Lawlight Ace match. Moon and FoCuS, by the way, lost every single match so far. We're moving on to Lost Temple. Legendary map. Waiting for... I think we're waiting for TH. There we go. This is one of Moon's better performances, actually, in 2 and 2. I think he did a lot well. Maybe just production was too slow. And yes, sick combo by 40 and Kaho. Like, how do you beat this? The MGs tank the world, the rifles do the damage, the sustain with Brilliance Aura. You take very little damage, thanks to Devotion. You can heal even Mountain Giants pretty convincingly. Rifles are there for the damage, priests are there for sustain. Like, this almost looks like the perfect army, but that is given the fact that this is heavy, heavy, heavy tier 3. This needs time. And Moon and FoCuS gave them a lot of time. So I think the adjustment should be faster. And there might be a power spike. Like, I don't really get why they went Headhunters, to be honest. Grunts, Radar Walker, and Dryads on the other side, and tier 2 push. Isn't that just a million times better? Ooh. Keeper Archmage, Blade Master, and Demon Hunter. If FoCuS and Moon lose here, they lose the match and they have to go through the quarterfinal. But yeah. Blade and Demon, this looks like a more timing-oriented thing. Cool to see that people still remember Soju and Sokka. Great players, Soju and Remind. What a team. Nis Nairo with the 5 gifted subs. Much love, my man. Welcome. You're coming in a little bit late, but you're here for the decision. And for Lost Temple. A map where you can pretty convincingly expand. And is that the goal? FoCuS shop on the choke, can heal up. Also in the middle with the fountain, where the Demon Hunter already is. Man, the respect of the creeps, leaving Moon alone. Immolation creeping. Expansion by 40. Yeah, they... Oh, wow. That Blade Mass is gonna be a stacked boy. In my opinion, the best 2-on-2 team, obviously, yours and Dark.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo up. Little push coming, but feels too late. But this is the early pressure that I expected. Probably Todd, of course. But hey, yours and Dark. Hunts by Kaho. Yeah, they identified really quickly what's happening here. Mass hunts to sustain for the Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Strifecrow and Xlef, I talked about them the other day. Double Night Elf, keep upon them. Mass hunts, let's go. Fight for the fountain. For a long time there was a rule of thumb. Whoever wins the fountain also wins the map. No clear victor here. Item is the Book of the Dead. Archmage gotta be careful, could be trapped with that. Stressful. Hunt mirror at a fountain. There's still an overseer left. You don't want to give this up. Book of the Dead on an invisible hunt. That seems a little ill-advised. Here's the repair. Oh, Demon Hunter. Got the item stolen by the keeper. And I think they clean this up now. As the Archmage is being chased by a blade. But in general, I think 40 and Kaho are super stable. They need to have some success with the hero kills. Woo! FoCuS dribbling out of that surround. That could have been horrible. But 40 is getting more and more footmen on the map. More and more hunts on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
They try to strike, but It's already fortified. Really love the way 40 commands in the twos.
A player's force is under attack.
Counter expansion. Yeah, clearly a very, very different game. Moon still on tier 1. Kaho still on tier 1. 40 arrived at tier 2 with double racks. Switching into rifles probably. And then Radar Walker. The best combo
A player's force is
on the
under
orc side.
attack.
Ooh, 2 wisps down. Ay, 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 ay. Mana stone, okay, solid experience. But also at a certain cost. Moon is losing too much. 300. Trying to counter the expansion there as well. Split push time. Kaho's base a little defended.
A player's
But getting
force
ready
is
for
under
portal.
attack.
And that's the goodbye sign for FoCuS. Oh, not without a moon. Well, that's neat. He's not portaling home. Two moon. Oh, very indecisive by Kaho. Was scouting for the red spot, then seeing, hey, what's up here? Little check in the inventory. That was expensive. That was really expensive. Also 40, the Blood Mage. Moon, show your genius. Get the surround.
A player's
Lets it
forces
slip.
are under attack.
I don't want to fight into towers. Big battle on the right-hand side. FoCuS getting caught. Has the TP here. There's no win possible, really. Shadowhunter. Don't lose the Shadowhunter. That loses you the game of the series. That was a lot of time. Trying to max out some damage. Takes away a hunt. And counter expo is up. Night Elves obviously feeding their allies. Tier 3 on the way. And mass inner fire knights. Inner fire rifles.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Kaho caught. No TP. Hold on. Now. No, he bought it. Its second one is available. Ooh, that was close. And in the meantime, Moon is under fire. With lots and lots of footmen. Game of chickens. Ooh. Can he brute force this? Moon is trying to repair. Footman, of course, falling very, very quickly. Oh, but not much surface area. The water elementals gone. And Moon losing the tree. Oh my god, the clutch play by Fortitude. Didn't lose the tech, but a base. Oh, Trouble City. 3 base versus 2. FoCuS gearing up, needs the levels. And Moon rushing across. Demon Hunter. Level 4 already. That was so close. Griffin Aviary. They scouted it. They know it. Is it time for bats? Not yet. Engineer seems to be doing the job. Kaho trying to hold now. Yeah, that pendulum doesn't work. And we're gearing up for another attack, and we're also gearing up for another base. Knight of Mir in the north. FoCuS is helping to a degree. But what can they realistically do here? They want to break the base. But Moon's base is under a huge attack as well. 40 can TP if he wants to. He carries 2 TPs even. And there's one of them. Plan is to out-expand, out-tech. But hey, they're going for the fight. into Kaho's base. Okay, the game of chicken is over. It's just gloves off. And Kaho is falling apart. Where 40's army is basically non-existent. Some of the footmen not part of the town portal as it seems. Blade Master diving deep, carries a health stone. And here comes the hero focus. Demon and Blade. Quite a powerful combo. Breaks out of the entangle. Blood Mage out of the fight. Level 4. Whoa. This push is sick. Didn't even need the Dryads. Just mass hunts. Raider Walker is enough. 40 TP's out. Kaho is left alone. No TP. And he's gonna be completely wiped out of the map. More hunters are falling. Shadowhunter says hello. Ring around the gold mine, but that's it. Level 4 as well. Base gone. Butchered. And Kaho has to rebuild from scratch, but with what? Trying to squeeze the hunters out. Here's 3 supply. GG! We defend the first match point for Kaho and Fortitude. FoCuS and Moon. Weather the first storm. And yeah, this push did work a lot better. I thought the pendulum attack didn't work, but it absolutely did. That was a bold move. Into the Ancients of War, into the Moonwells. But 40 had not much except footmen. A couple of them fell, they were hurt. And the map, the decisive map in the tooth is Turtle Rock. Moon and FoCuS, if they go down 0-3, quite a disaster. But if they win the series now, they pick the most important moment. Prior to the playoffs, of course. Weird base defense, just TP out. I think so too. You had a base bottom left. You can still feed 40. You had a lot of hunts to block. But here we go. Another match point for 40 and Kaho. The grand final is so close. What's left in the tank for FoCuS and Moon? Tough day for FoCuS. He's gotta be tired at this point. FoCuS, Moon in the red, upper left. And 40 and Kaho bottom right. What's the play now? Are we sticking with the Demon Hunter and Blade? It looked good. Meister Ada 89, thank you for the 38-month resub. Just doing my part. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Scores, of course, 1-1. Yeah, a couple of weird moves by 40 and Kaho. The air transition, not a big fan. I think Rifles would have done a phenomenal job. FoCuS, Demon Hunter. Back to the strat of map 1. Archmage, Demon Hunter on the other side. A very small map. A push-intensive map. I don't think we're gonna see too many mountain giants here.
A player's forces are under siege.
Should be over faster. Tier 3 is too risky on this map. Archmage, ooh, big pressure on 40 early on.
Players' forces are under attack.
Archmage also burning through the mana, Demon Hunter leveling, great items for him. But Hero's not that important in the 2-2. Moon styling a bit, flexing, getting some hits in as the FoCuS harass. Super annoying, of course. Fortitude didn't go for a tower, opens up the early game a little bit for FoCuS to poke in. And there was some mining time. You get archers, so no mass hunt. The map is just not made for it. A choke's too narrow. Demon Hunter of Moon also great items. So if you play it this way, with FoCuS Headhunter,
A player's forces are under attack.
should you attack into bears and then push? Bears are fragile, of course, but... Ooh, fight for the shop. Cow gets it. A little bit of evasion. Covering the retreat here. They're all collapsing on 40 and Cow. Want to fight early, playing the strength of the FoCuS Headhunter strategy. Cow is hurt. So are some of the Headhunters. Yeah, Demon Hunter out of the fight, clearly. At least for a while. I'd give the early game almost to Moon and FoCuS. Shop isn't up. Archmage can't heal. Ooh, immense pressure on 40 and Kaho. Ravaging the base for now. Have to call militia. Goes into lumber, so no double sanctum for now. Couple of units lost as well. But I think it's soon time to get out. Don't want to lose the Headhunter for basically free. It is solid piercing damage. They're aiming for more damage, but I struggle to see it. Oh, with the Naga, that shifts the momentum a bit. But yeah, 40's defend footmen are really good, but so are the blocks on Moon's side. Rushing for the Tavern as well. They need a drink after this series. Counter Naga, Wisp saved. Oh, look at this, the stain. He's going for a Paladin again. Ancients of Wind this time. Ancients of Wind. What's that about? Knight's Talons? Breaker Talons? It is double sanctum. I am not sure that I like this. Kaho finds the perfect item. TC second by FoCuS. Red spot time. What are the techs here? Lores was to be expected. And tier 3 on the way to bears, maybe mountain giants. Tier 3 by FoCuS as well. Wow, they give a lot of time up for the tech. Medallion, neat. Healing, neat. What is the strat? Pure casters. Pit stop at the red. Yeah, it's talents. Now a Hunter's Hall. Is it just me or does this cow build make very little sense? He can go for marksmanship then, of course. But distraction pushed by Moon and FoCuS again. Onto the farms, super sturdy. Wolves do some damage. They try to take 40 and Kaho off the map and they do a good job at that. Big echo damage covering for the tier 3. They will not allow 40 and Kaho to soak up the map the way they want to. Ooh, tier 3 is done already, so the Berserker is very powerful now, but only piercing damage. So many casters, where's the damage? Marksmanship will provide some, but we're not there yet. We're only at tier 2. I'm not a fan of this strat, but hey, maybe they proved me wrong. They will be facing Kodos, Headhunters, big damage, and Moon going for bears. Isn't that the counter to almost everything here?
Players' forces are under attack.
They continue pushing. Ignore the levels. Kaho is at 50. Strat is clearly designed to win the game now. But Mountain Giants are out. Reju is up there as well. Not sure if they have the upgrades or not. FoCuS has to retreat soonish, but he's just going for the tree. Forcing the town portal and the push. That timing push is gone. Oh boy. TC, town portal, leaving. The single target damage is incredible, of course. 40 stays here. Moon in trouble. Oh, he carries the heal scroll and the TP. So greedy. Moon, what are you doing? Level 3 heal scroll activated as well. Ooh, MG's coming online. Only against the breakers now. The tree by Kaho was held and they push again. Moon and FoCuS. Are they fumbling this? Breaker Archer Talon. Now we got levels. Ring of Regen, pretty nice. More damage. There's little AoE against Archer Talons, but there is AoE. As well as upgrades. Moon carries a town portal. FoCuS carries a town portal. MG is only now going resistant skin. They must have hardened skin though. No town portal, just walking home. Heroes first. And that's a problem. Did we decide for if they have a wave? That's some sick AoE all of a sudden. I'm not too sure. Blizzard on the other side, that's providing some damage. Pally out of mana at the beginning of the push. Weird positions. The Mountain Giants, they're kind of melting, and the Blizzard is incredible. Is it all working out? Is it just all working out? Moon is losing a bear. The Demon Hunter is in a bad spot. FoCuS gotta carry this, I feel. Onto the Demon Hunter, but the Blizzard, he's not stopping the Blizzard. There's no disable at all. TC is trying to move forward. Looking for something here, but it's only the right clicks. Archmage healed. Tree is still up. Archmage melting. TC out of that fight. Moon has the TP as everything is falling. This looks like the grand final for Kaho and Fortitude and Happy. They're just annihilating absolutely everything. And Moon is in shambles. 40 pop only. And not for much longer. I was asking where's the damage? Well, it's right there with a million archers. TC falls. Oh no. They weren't ready for this push. They tried to relieve the pressure, but it didn't work. The blizzard was fantastic. They were always in weird spots. Never really established a clean front line. Berserkers always exposed. Naga, Moon! Not great. Looking for the Demon Hunter that gets another Holy Light. The Naga is dead and the Demon Hunter survives. I guess this is it. I guess this is the last one. Bye bye ace match. Moon's tier 3. He invested so much into this. So much into the Mountain Giants. He can't build Mountain Giants anymore. Goes to Reno. Thank you for the sub. 31 month already. Much love, Neo. Woofies. And now, if you're in a position like this, do you think back to the Turtle Rock game of Lawlight and FoCuS versus Happy and Fortitude, where you gave the regame, having a huge lead? Maybe. Combined push towards Kaho's base. Moon is broken. Everything dead. Sad state of affair. They're trying to clinch onto something.
A town is under siege.
Is there one last big push in them?
A player's forces are under attack.
They try. 40 is home. There's a TP. There's great items. Yeah. Kitchen sink time. 1 MG, 40 in a weird spot. He has a town portal, doesn't he? He used one, but he has one. Kaho came home. This is weird to move 2 armies through this needle hole. Archmage will be protected! Chainwave, massive! Oh, the artillery. Is it to fighting position that brings them back? Waiting for the cooldown, dodging the blizzard. Heal scroll forced, Naga fort, chainwave, waiting. That raider donated for basically free. As we said, Moon has nothing left. Demon Hunter marches forward, burning, so important. No mana potion whatsoever. Farseer hurt, TC hurt, Demon Hunter hurt. Oh, Moon and FoCuS, this didn't work at all. Here comes the police and they're about to arrest the hype boy. Was a nice attempt, but the Naga is getting pummeled on the left. Everything else is getting pummeled on the right. They call for the game and this is the grand final for Don't Force Me. Happy, Fortitude, Kaho. They did it. And the map score is so good that I think nobody can throw them off the throne anymore. Three and 1. That's +2 on the score as well. And that means they finish with... Was that updated already? 7-3, I think. +4 maybe. Yeah, +3. If Lin 1-0 and Colorful get a 4-0 tomorrow, they could still make it to the grand final, I think. But then I don't know if points count more or the direct comparison? Oh, the tiebreaker, matches won, then maps won. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there is a small chance that Don't Force Me is not in the grand final, but if everything, like, in a normal world, they are in the grand final now. Man, Kaho and 40 did some great adjustments. What a unique strategy in the twos that was. And that's it for today. And yeah, the blizzard was sick. So sick. So what we can say is Hype Boy definitely in the quarterfinal only. In round 1 of the playoffs, as you can see here. Oh, was that updated already? Maybe not. So Hype Boy, despite defeating TH Infi and Fly yesterday, they didn't win enough matches. Only won against Lin, and today Lawlight versus Kaho that places them in round 1. Very, very likely that Don't Force Me is here in the grand final. And tomorrow we have the match between TH Infi and Fly versus Lin 120 and Colorful. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna be there, of course, to broadcast this for you. That is once again at 1 p.m. Central European Summertime. And I thank you for tuning in. This was Back to Warcraft Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow with that match, as we said, and also with the FFA. Wait, Heavy's team is already in the grand final? They are 9-4. Or 9-3? Anyway, we'll see the specifics tomorrow. Thanks for quite some subs today. Much love, everybody. Feel free to check out backtowarcraft.com/support for ways to support us, whether that is with a Twitch sub, with a Patreon membership, with a YouTube membership. Here's all the links for you. You can donate if you want via Streamlabs. There is PayPal and credit card set up. We also take your crypto. And we got merchandise, everybody. We updated the inventory a little bit. We got, now that winter is over, we got beanies. We got hoodies with the font, with the logo, with Muddy. We got zip hoodies, t-shirts, jogging pants, mugs, new in-store snapbacks, and this bomber jacket that I'm presenting to you guys. So grab them while it's available and look great. Thanks to us. I'm gonna go to my living room now, watch the rest of WrestleMania that I haven't seen yesterday. No spoilers, please. So take care, everybody. Have a great Sunday. And I'll be raiding you over to Slash. He's casting UMAD versus the Playing Ducks. So let's all hope that Nabu is getting wrecked. And take care, everybody.